Welcome to Newsmax TV. I'm Kathleen Walter. With us now on the phone is New York City Republican mayoral candidate John Catsimatidis, the owner, chairman, and CEO of the Red Apple Group. Party primaries are scheduled for September 10th. And Mr. Catsimatidis, it's good to have you back with us on Newsmax TV.
Well, thanks for calling.
Well, you have called for Anthony Weiner to withdraw from the New York City mayoral race. Can you share with us your concerns?
Well, my big concern is the mayor of the city of New York is almost a de facto president of the Board of Education, and there's no way we could put Anthony in charge of our kids. I mean, that's horrible to even think about it. In addition, the fact that he lacks the ability to be telling the truth. We keep learning of new revelations. How can the police department or fire department work for a mayor like that?
Mayor Michael Bloomberg this morning called Anthony Weiner's conduct reprehensible, but said he will leave it to the voters to determine what impact it should have at the ballot box. He says that anybody who wants to run has a right to run. What do you make of Mayor Bloomberg's response?
I heard it when he made that statement this morning, and I was surprised the mayor made it. And we all believe that people have the rights in our country, and he's probably talking about that.
But you believe that Anthony Weiner should just step out of the race?
I believe Anthony should step down, find another career.
Now, what do you make of the response of your opponent, Joe LaHota, who used the scandal in a fundraising appeal?
I think Joe LaHota, to be using that to raise money, I think is not right.
Do you think Anthony Weiner's scandal and City Council Speaker Christine Quinn's failure to consolidate her lead actually tipped the mayoral race in favor of Republicans?
Well, this morning I understand that Christine Quinn is in the lead. I am willing to wait and see what's going to happen there. Christine Quinn this morning was at 25. Weiner had dropped to 16.
Earlier this month, former New York Governor Eliot Spitzer launched a bid for city comptroller. As you know, he resigned in 2008 after he admitted he solicited sex from prostitutes. What do you make of this? And does a politician's personal morality give us a window into their morality as an elected official? Well,
it's very troubling, but I think it's easier for our citizens to accept ordinary sex, even though it's very wrong, than the type of stuff that Anthony's doing.
How come?
I think there's something wrong.
Now, former
House... both items are wrong, but one is not acceptable at all. Both are not acceptable, but...
Okay, let's move on. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, she's condemned Anthony Weiner's behavior as reprehensible and disrespectful. But after a series of sex scandals, should Democrats, though, take a stronger position in condemning the behavior of their own?
Well, the fact is, no matter Republicans nor Democrats, bad behavior is bad behavior.
Now, I've had the privilege of interviewing you about your campaign in the past for Newsmax. Can you share with us how it's going and what your priorities are going into the final stretch and the final weeks of the campaign?
Last week's New York Times poll was at 26-23, showing us having a rise over the last 45 to 50 days, while my opponent was relatively flat.
All right, John Catsimatidis, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching Newsmax TV.